Good afternoon, everybody. Rachel and I are back with your craft project for rainforest, and you're going to be making a rain stick this week. And we have an actual rain stick here. And the thing about rain sticks is they are a product of the rainforest, and they're either made from cactus or bamboo. Now this one happens to be made from cactus, and you may think, well, wait a minute, cactus, those are really prickly. But if you look closely, you'll be able to see that they pulled all the stickers out of the cactus. And so now it's nice and smooth. So they take this, it's hollowed out inside, they fill it with beans or seeds, and then they close up the ends. Now this one's been decorated a little bit. You're gonna have a chance to decorate yours, but the usage for this is during times of drought or when there's really no rain and they really need rain, they're going to use their rain stick and hope that that's going to bring rain to the region. So that's kind of the idea behind the rain stick. So we're going to go ahead and make one. And I've got one here that we've already finished. I kind of did a little pipe cleaner decoration on mine. And so this would be my rain stick, my completed rain stick. So now we're going to go ahead and get started and actually make one so you can kind of follow along. You good? Mm-hmm. All right, so you have in your packet directions on how to make the rain stick if you feel like that will help you. But we're just going to go ahead and get started, and I'll show you the materials that you need. And I did write on the top of your rain stick instructions, we did not include materials. So if you're looking in your bag or looking with your packet for the stuff, you should have stuff at home. So the only thing you're really going to need is a paper towel holder. I suppose if you've got toilet paper rolls, you could make a smaller one. That would work just fine. So we've got a paper towel roll. We've got a bowl, or you could use a cup, and I'll tell you why. You're going to have to put a cap on the end of your rain stick, and you're going to need a circle that's going to be a little larger than the end of your paper towel roll. So that is why I chose the bowl. All right, you are going to be using either rice or dried beans or something that you've got up in your cupboard. We unfortunately here did not have either. So we're going to be using bacon bits that have probably way past their expiration date. And so that's probably a good thing for us to be using anyhow. We've got scissors, a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, you can use a straight edge, anything that is straight, like the edge of your aluminum foil. Pencil and tape, aluminum foil, and if you've got, and most of you have things in your bin, you might have some pipe cleaners, you might still have some of your rubber bands. We decorated ours with a few beads, but that's about it. So you should be able to do this with things from around your house. So let's go ahead and start here, and I'm going to first of all lay this on here, and because you'll see that my paper is a little bit longer than my roll, I'm going to have to cut that end off. Otherwise, it's just not going to come together right. So just like we did with another project, the cans, when we did our cans, we set our can on the paper, lined up the edge, and just made a mark. And then I rolled it down here further to the middle, laid it down, made another mark, and same thing down here. Then, again, I could put a ruler on this, but if you don't have a ruler, I could also just use the edge of my aluminum foil, line up those marks, and make a straight line. So, scissors, Rachel, please. Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. And while I'm cutting this, Rachel's going to fold this paper in half, and you may use whatever color you want. She's gonna fold it in half, and she's going to lay this on upside down and trace it, and then she's going to cut those out. Those are going to be the ends of our tube. We have to have ends on this to keep our bacon bits, from falling out of our rain stick. All right, I'm ready with mine, so I'm gonna give her the scissors. And Rachel, can I please have the tape for a second? All right, and I'm going to go ahead while she's cutting that out, and I'm going to put this on here and just roll it up. And that's perfect. And I'm gonna attach it. I think you're gonna be better off with tape than glue. So since this is kind of long, but you don't need a lot of tape, just a few little pieces on here, okay? And now, we happen to have this cute colored paper here from our can project. You've got in your bin, some of you still have some of this paper because you didn't use all of it, but you also have colored paper, so you can use whatever you want. All right, so I've covered my rain stick, I put my tape on it, and now I'm going to be ready to do the ends. Now the ends can be kind of tricky if you're trying to glue it. We're going to have to put one end on, and then we're going to fill it with some aluminum foil, believe it or not, and our bacon bits. So here's what I have to do. I'm going to take some aluminum foil out of here, tear it off, because you've got to have something for those beans or your whatever you're using, your rice, to kind of tinkle down through, okay? So I'm going to put this in here, but let me show you how I made that. Take it like this. I'm really just kind of going to roll it up. And it does not have to be perfect or neat because you're just going to kind of smash it together. So I'm going to kind of smash this up. It doesn't have to be real skinny and tight, just kind of smash it up a little bit. And then we're here. Rachel, can I reach around you and get the pencil? I want this to have a little bit of a curl to it, okay? So that the rice will kind of fall between these. So here's how I'm going to do that. Yep, Rachel's got those ready. I'm going to hold it here with my thumb, and I'm really just going to kind of wrap it around a pencil. Okay? And by doing that, I've kind of made that little twist. Now I'm just going to pull it apart a little bit. Okay? So I've got my aluminum foil ready, and I've got my circle, 2 of them. And I'm going to set this on here, and I'm just going to go ahead and lightly trace around here. I'm going to do it with the other one. You'll see it's not a perfect circle because this is not a perfect circle, but that's okay. Turn it over, do the other side here. And the only reason I'm putting the circle on here is because I have to cut lines up to the circle. So I'm going to go 1, don't cut into it, 2, I don't know, 3, I'm probably going to put 4, let's see, 5, maybe 6, 5, okay, and 6. So when you look at this, now I'm going to be able to lay this over the top and fold these down. That's how they're going to overlap each other. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use rubber bands. These rubber bands work great for everything. So I'm going to set this on here. I'm going to fold this down with my hand. It neatly folds down right over the end. I'm going to take my, yeah, Rachel, you can start cutting. Take my rubber band and just wrap it around here. Nice and tight. And now that is perfect. Now my stuff is not going to fall out. I didn't have to tape, I didn't have to glue, I just wrapped the rubber band around. So I'm going to drop my aluminum foil down in here. And because I have several, I'm just going to, just for the sake of doing this, I don't know, maybe I can't even get them all in there. I don't know, let's see. You definitely don't need 3. Oh, here, I'll make it work, there. So I've got my aluminum foil in here. You can kind of see that. I'm going to take my bacon bits. You'll be using rice or something. And I'm going to pour some in. Oh, it already sounds good, doesn't it? You hear the Rainsticks already. Rachel, here you go. And here's my other one. Rachel went ahead and cut this for me. I'm going to put this over the top. And again, just carefully fold it down with my rubber bands and wrap them around. Depending upon this. And they're pretty nice because they won't squish your stuff. All right, guys, I'm loving this. I think this looks pretty good. So let's try it out. Ah,
sounds nice. Why not decorated?
Yeah. Let's hear it next to the original. Rachel, go ahead. I think that's pretty good, you guys. All right, if you want to get really creative and decorate it, Some of you have pipe cleaners. I found two that happen to match. I'm just going to twist them together like this because I noticed on the one that we have here that I actually found in Annie's music storage room here at DT, and I thought, oh, how about that? So I'm just going to kind of twist this a little bit, and I might make it even fancier. I think you guys have got things in your bin that you can be using to kind of decorate. You don't even have to put anything on the end. I'm gonna get a couple little beads. And just since I happen to have beads that will be the right color, I'll put a couple little beads on here. On the end maybe, yellow on the blue side. Give it a little twist here so it doesn't fall off. There we go. Blue on the yellow side. Should use 3. And, oopsie daisy. There. Attach one of those to that. Again, this is just totally up to you. This is just now us playing with our, decorating our rain stick. Wrap this around here and give it a little twist. Lay this down a little bit. Oh, I love it.
Beautiful.
I might have actually, probably didn't need all of that aluminum foil in there. All right, so here you have your rainforest rain stick. We could actually use some rain today. I'm gonna have to go home and water my garden, so maybe all this rain stick shaking will bring us some good luck. So hope you have fun making your rain sticks. Look forward to seeing them. Hey, and you know what, on Friday, whenever we have like the Zoom social hour, if you want to share with us either the rain stick or your vine. I know at Fox Creek we made our vines and decorated those, and Barb's got hers hanging in her bedroom. John made a really nice one. Travis is still working on his. So if you want to take pictures of any of your projects or share them on the Zoom social, we would love to get to see those. So, all right, see you guys on Friday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.